That's a new opener.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we should have been good that whole time. That's all right. What the heck? Hey, kids, good morning.
Happy Monday.
New Living Mornings and newlivingnow.com. Monday morning edition, kicking off the week with some sunshine, though some clouds going to roll in a little bit later today. Got a chance for some showers, maybe some thunderstorms.
Oh, I like thunderstorms.
Do you?
Rainy rain.
Of course. Because it's been no, we got a little rain yesterday. I was trying to think. I felt like there was a slowdown in the growth of my grass. Like, I feel like I'm on like the 2-day rotation pretty much right now, 2.5 day. But I feel like I got an extra one in there. But now that the rain's coming, we'll be back to like 1.5.
Yeah.
You can hear the lawn grow. It's growing
quick.
so fast. Yeah, welcome to it. We're going to get the week going here. We've got some things to discuss here. I'm proud of myself.
Oh, why?
I've gotten to a point where I told myself, I don't care.
Oh,
Don't care.
What don't you care about?
We'll talk about that in a
Okay.
little bit. First, we got to get things rolling here this morning with some music. Big event going on. And well, not that far down the road now. When I started saying this, it seemed like it was a long ways
It's
away.
actually August 3rd, and that would be
2 months from
2
today.
months from today.
What?
Wow.
8
I'm
weeks.
so proud of you.
Maybe it might have been August 1st.
I'm
I don't know.
so proud of you for knowing all that. Who we got here, Ryan?
Oh, today we've got this fun little country band out of Milwaukee called Wire and Nail. Their song is called Kentucky Lowlife.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wire
good one.
and some fun
You're going to
stuff.
be tapping your toes.
Ooh, toe tapping on a Monday morning with New Living Mornings and newlivingnow.com. Good morning.
Kentucky low life, trying to live the high life, gambling away is next week's pay. Well, it takes one to know one. I see you with a cold one. Maybe we can have the chance someday. But I'm bound to leave the country, not running out of money. Don't mean a single thing to me. Well, I've got this old guitar, some memories of ours, anything to get me through the day. Well, I wanna live like that someday, living life out of a bag, taking it all in day by day. In Kentucky is where I'll stay. Northwoods Rambler, honky tonk dancer, pour another brandy on the rocks. Well, I'll stoke the fire, it'll keep you warm tonight, girl. When morning comes, I'll be gone. 'Cause the wind, it hurts my face. Take me to another place where people have a tan and lots of time to waste on each other and love one another. That's the kind of life I had in mind. Well, I wanna live like that someday, living life out of a bag, taking it all in day by day. In Milwaukee is where I'll stay. In Milwaukee is where I'll stay. In Milwaukee is where I'll stay.
That's fun.
That was good.
I love that.
That was a good Monday song.
Super twangy, huh?
It was.
Yeah, they're equal parts honky tonk and rock and roll. And did you know that if you find them out on the Soch, you can hashtag them at Milwaukee Tonk?
Milwaukee Tonk.
Milwaukee Tonk. That should be a t-shirt.
That should be a
Milwaukee
t-shirt.
Tonk.
Yeah.
I bet it's part of their
Nice.
merch lineup.
Gotta
That
be.
they should be.
It should
If
be.
it's not,
If
it
it's
should
not,
be.
I know.
we have a marketing professional that needs to sit down with these guys
Ooh.
Yes.
to help tune things up. Her name, Carrie Bedore.
We can tonk your Milwaukee.
Golden Lake Marketing, one of our referred professionals. And at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. NewLivingNow.com, a resource for referred professionals throughout the area, connecting you to Northeast Wisconsin. Those pros that we use on a regular basis. I, as a professional, use Carrie to help with marketing.
You do?
Because she, I do. I do.
Just hanging in your presence.
I'm not paying for anything, and I don't let her know it, but she's definitely helping with lots
You
of things.
do? You do.
Oh, stop it!
Stop.
All right. See here. I got things I want to talk. We forgot to talk about my big day
What big
last
day?
week.
We had your birthday last Monday.
No, not that day.
Day.
The day I waxed my nostrils.
Oh, we did.
Like, where you have to
I did that.
Do
come on.
Do you have?
I
Did
did
you?
it.
Are you going to show the picture?
Did you do video?
What?
Well,
We
hold
don't
on.
need to show a picture
Why weren't
Why?
we there?
of just
Why
me
would
with
you want to be there?
the stick in my nose. So yeah, there was a stick in my
Well, I'll
nose.
post
that
it
reason.
afterward.
She can post it later.
Later.
It was crazy because evidently I have
Okay.
a nose hair
Okay,
issue.
so
I relate to that.
so Chris was leaving to go to get a haircut, and I go, "Don't forget to wax your nose hairs."
And this is stemming from a conversation or something you pointed out like a week or two ago when I walked by you and the light was just right and you happened to catch a close glimpse and you're like, ew, you do have to, whatever you said, wax your nostrils. And I was like, and then you said it again. And then I go to get my hair cut that day. I walk in the door and I look to my left and there's a dude getting his hair cut and he's got two things sticking out of his nose. I'm like, did you guys do that here? Like, yeah. I'm like, all right. That was that morning.
Yeah, it was that morning.
It was that morning that you had said that. So
And how was it?
it wasn't that bad. It actually, the hot wax was probably the worst part,
Oh.
to be honest.
Like, because it's like super hot.
Take a look at our comments here, make sure everybody's hearing us. Good morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Yeah, it was very warm. And so that part that kind of like stung a little bit. And the ripping out part, it wasn't pleasant
But it's
brought
like
a
over and
tear.
done with.
versus, yeah, like plucking one at a
Oh, I
time.
hate fucking.
Oh my God, I can't imagine.
I
Like,
hate
'cause I
plucking.
can't. I got to use my little tweed, my little,
Yeah,
my
I can't
great
pluck my eyebrows.
trimmer thingy.
I have to go get them waxed, or I use like a little blade.
See, I feel like I could handle it up
Ugh.
here, but in the nose,
When I
no.
sneeze, when I get my eyebrows plucked, I'm like, achoo, achoo,
From your
achoo.
eyebrows.
Oh yeah.
It's the
Wow.
weirdest sneeze ever.
What?
Achoo, achoo, achoo. But seriously, I was finger banging my nose hairs like for like a day and a half. It was so smooth.
Is it get stubbly though?
No, not yet.
No, yeah.
No, probably soon though. I would imagine.
The good old
Yeah,
tweezers
very
work for me. Just,
For what did I say was $6, $7?
$7.
oh, that's
Yank
not
them
bad.
bad boys out once a however long. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Don't they
I
have
like
like
that.
those like? Don't they have those like little nose shavers?
Yeah, but they don't always work, and it kind of gets my anxiety going for some reason when I'm fishing around and they're trying to get it. And I start getting like tense and stressed, and I have no idea why.
And maybe it's that underlying, like, what if I cause a laceration to the inside of my nose? That'd be very unpleasant.
I don't know what it is, but now that I know that this wasn't so bad,
Are
I will
you
be waxing the strills forever.
the strills?
Wow.
I didn't think about that for a second. Well, congratulations! I'm
Thanks.
glad you enjoyed
Thanks.
it. I'm glad it was
appreciate
pleasurable.
that. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Referred professional, Olson's Handyman Service.
Hmm. Who doesn't
go
need a
ahead.
good handyman?
Right? Absolutely.
You took that the wrong way.
It's the way you were looking at me. Said a lot more than your words did.
Well, because I really do need. I have so many projects at home. I really
Are
do.
you getting through them
Those
though?
garage
Yeah.
doors.
We have some projects though that we know that we need to hire someone for. So like plumbing. Yeah, plumbing.
Hey, I got that tool belt out yesterday. You know, it's sitting by the front door. This one over here needs garage door assistance.
I
yesterday.
don't. My stepmom did.
Your
Mm.
stepmom, yes.
Yeah.
But you brought it to my attention. And of course, I'm instantly pointing her to newlivingnow.com in that referred section where we have
He
garage
did.
door
He literally
experts.
was like, if you go to newlivingnow.com, I'm like, I know.
Anyway, it sounded so simple, and you guys sounded like damsels in distress, and I wanted to be like the caped hero coming in with my tool belt on. And Gary's like, "No, don't come over. Don't come over."
No.
I'm like, "Why?"
State agent, you would know how to reprogram this door.
Mm.
So, I mean, a good one would. So I should have called someone else.
I am the worstest. I had done exactly what you did. Googled it, read through the manual, and swore
Watched a
I
YouTube
would have
video.
fixed it. My belt, maybe a little.
Oh, you
hard.
can, Mom, you can go over there and fix it for her.
It's too late now.
Oh.
Moment's passed. I'll put the belt away now.
She'll just
Get
call
to
the
be-
professionals.
Don't get. Oh, oof.
Oof.
I'm gonna play that way this morning. What'd you cats do this weekend?
Wedding shower. I was gonna say baby graduation party,
Mhm.
stuff around the house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
typical low key,
Mhm,
Mhm.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
grad
shorty
parties,
type weekend.
good times.
3 times at Menards.
Oh yeah.
Oh, are you one of those?
Right now I am. Mhm.
Sucks. I think everybody is.
It's like
There's-
just stupid, like I had to buy some new door hinges and I accidentally, of the 4 that I bought, one of them had 4 screw holes instead of 3. So you go to put the door up and it's like, ugh. Then I had the wrong, I bought a bed and bath doorknob instead of one for a closet because you don't ever want to lock the closet because no one's going to be able to get into the other side. So it's just switching out some of those things. So Yeah.
That sounds fun.
I have one thing
What?
about I was doing some appliance shopping this weekend and a little
Ooh.
researching. You know what I learned?
What you getting?
I know what
You
learned
already
'cause you
know. I
snapped
might
me.
have rented. I can't get over this. Okay, first time in my adult life that I'm actually out buying appliances because everywhere I've lived has
You should just
come
go on
with
the
them,
prices right and win them.
That would be amazing. Now that I know what they cost on top of it all. Well, I knew what they cost, but Anywho, did you know that it like defaults to stainless? And so if I want a plain white fridge, it's an extra $800 to go from stainless to white. What?
So when I was at Menards, they have some in stock, white ones in stock there.
What? Well, so I'm going to go super local because I'm intentionally looking for a place that also services them. So I'm not getting some third party runaround with warranty and blah, 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 blah. Because, new fridges, it'll be broken in 2 years or less. I'm sure of it because that's how they make things now. So I want local service too. I'm going to buy it from you. You're going to fix it.
Nice.
Anyways, white, $800 more. Who would have known?
Poor
Like,
guy.
I think you're
Why?
getting.
Poor guy.
I think you're getting.
Hosed.
No,
Yeah.
I think so.
Think
I
they're-
checked
Think
like
they're like,
pretty
yeah,
much
this guy's
out
got
every
sucker written all over
Right.
his
appliance
forehead.
place in town.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
don't know. Check it out for yourself. Prove me wrong.
So you have to let us know who you choose to purchase through.
Oh, I'm going there right after the show.
Are you?
Mhm.
Where are you going?
Well, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's Hoersch. Horsch.
Yeah.
Hirsch.
Horsch.
I don't know how you say it, but
Yeah.
that's where I'm going to go. Right
They-
on Division
they actually
Street
live.
downtown.
The owners actually live in Cheyenne. They're from
Oh, nice.
Cheyenne. Yeah.
Very nice. I was out doing some work this weekend, doing that real estate thing. Was going through Hortonville yesterday on my way to New London, and there was a kids baseball tournament going on.
Oh yeah.
Big one.
hmm
A lot
Wow.
of people there, a lot of kids there. And I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going to swing in there and I'm going to take a couple pictures, maybe a couple little video clips, and post that up on the website and just show off that community love and the summer fun. And as I'm walking up, I didn't realize what the score was, but there was a healthy amount of people watching this game. And as I'm walking up, I got my phone recording, right? And then I accidentally hit the wrong button on it, shuts it off. I'm like, oh, shoot. So I'm just going to restart it. As I'm restarting it, I hear this tink as I'm walking up behind the home plate. And the whole crowd like pops up. Everybody stands up and like bends over and looks and then just goes crazy. And I had just missed recording this kid's walk-off home run. Bottom of the ninth, down by 2. Johnson at the plate cracks one out. It was so crazy. Wins the game. It was just one of those moments. I got like the celebration part at the end when I finally turned the phone back on. But it was such a cool little like goosebumpy like
That's
Sandlot
awesome.
moment, and you hear all the parents and everybody go, "Wow, what a great way to end a game! That was so exciting."
Listen, speaking of baseball, listen to this. My sister had a baseball tournament for her son down in Madison this weekend. So they went down. rented a hotel room for the day, and it rained all day Saturday.
Mm.
So they postponed the game to Sunday, and then they canceled it because of the conditions of the field. So she's like, we went down and hung out in a hotel room with all the baseball parents to not play baseball. So
I hope they had fun anyway.
I think they did. They have a fun group of
Aw.
people. So
All right, let's get through our national dates here. Headache Awareness Day.
Mm.
Again, I think we're aware if we've got one.
Mm.
I
Right.
think so.
Advil works wonders.
Do you guys get migraines?
Mm-mm.
No, I get maybe 2 or 3 a year.
If I get a headache, I'm getting sick.
I think I legitimately had a migraine one time
Oh,
Mm.
where it was like lights out, had to stick my head under a pillow,
Oh,
throwing up.
I've had like go take me to the ER.
Oh God,
Yeah.
That's
Do you know what the
awful.
best cure for migraine is?
coffee.
Benadryl.
Really?
Mhm.
Who'd have
They
thought
give
that?
that to you in the hospital.
Wow.
Mhm.
What it
Something with the
does.
blood flow and like the capillaries in your like in your head, and it just like calms everything down. So
That's an
and
expert tip.
caffeine.
That's
Oh.
what I would get them. Like I would get the start of them, and I could sense it while I was doing my radio show because I couldn't focus. I
Sure.
wouldn't be able to read.
Get like
The-
floaters.
Yeah,
Mm.
like oh, something's off. So I grab like the old pot of coffee, the cold pot of coffee, and I just slam it.
Yeah.
Throw in a couple Advil, and that usually curbed it. Something would still show up, but only one time did I have it really bad. It was like really took me out. Bed bug awareness. Have you ever had like
No.
bed bugs?
No.
Come
No.
on, be honest.
No, never.
Which one of you nasties?
Not
Come
me.
on.
Mm-mm.
Any bug infestations of any sorts?
My sisters
Bad
both
ones.
had lice, but I never had it.
I
Seriously never. I never
I
got
have
it.
not had that either.
Girls, feel free to chime in.
They can.
Comment
They
below
know.
if she's BSing,
Mm-mm.
putting everything on you guys because you can't say anything right now.
Nope.
No? So fleas? You ever have fleas?
Yeah, totally. All the time.
Battle of the
Like-
fleas.
No, I've never had fleas. Have you had fleas?
In the house one time, yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was the worst. It took forever to get rid of them.
Imagine.
Oh man, it was so bad.
Ugh.
They had gotten into the house, I'm pretty sure, from the kids. When they went out in the backyard, we had deer and bunnies all over here. Like, a lot of people have bunnies and whatever, but there's fleas and bunnies. And they went through the grass, and I think they clung to the kids' legs. They came in and they went to bed. The next morning, the kids get up, and they both get out of bed, and their ankles, from their ankles down to their feet, are just eating up all sorts of bug bites.
Stop.
Pull the sheets back, and there's black specks all over underneath. So the eggs and whatever attached to their legs came into the house.
As your
Then they
issue.
went
I
everywhere.
know. Just
They went everywhere.
what other
We
days
bug
is it?
bomb. We picked up a pillow at one point and flipped it over. It was a white pillow, and it was just covered with black speckles.
Oh
Yeah, it
man.
was terrible. Terrible.
That's
Yeah.
nasty.
Battled for God, it was weeks. I don't know how many bombings and cleanings and
Oh,
just miserable.
I'd be swearing
Absolutely
a lot.
miserable.
That's terrible.
Oh yeah.
I was just
All right.
in the house.
That's that news.
News. All right.
News.
Yeah, I'm working on a new thing. We'll have to show you after the show, but I made you a new one. There you go.
All right. So we're going to talk baseball because apparently it's my new favorite sport now. So first up is the Brewers. They are just kicking some patootie. 6 of the last 7 games they have won, and they are 7.5 games ahead of the Cubbies and
Nice.
7 games ahead of St. Louis Cardinals. So they got a healthy lead
Sounds
heading
pretty.
in there.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
I'm going.
keep them. Well, it's-
Carrie's not allowed to go to the game. She won't go. And somebody's gonna blow a hamstring or something.
probably that seems to happen. So I mentioned that UW Oshkosh last week was heading to the World Series for softball,
Mm.
and they placed 5th over the
Oh.
weekend. So congratulations to
Yeah,
them.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And
For World Series, right?
yeah,
That's crazy.
so like softball World Series, I
Mhm.
guess. And then congratulations to all the track and field participants down in lacrosse this past weekend. So there's a lot of kids from the local area schools that were down there participating. So
I did see that actually in the feed. A young fella from Hortonville, Ben something, I think, Ben Smith. had the long or shot put.
Shot put.
70
Oh,
foot
yeah.
has the new record for shot put.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so very cool. Congrats to that fella in
Yeah.
Ortonville.
That's fun, and it kind of like starts gearing me up thinking about the Olympics coming up because
Next month.
I know, right? It's gonna be. I like watching all that.
I do
I don't.
too.
It's
I do
just
too.
fun. It's just super fun.
Of course, the opening, best part, right?
Mm,
I mean,
the parade,
I was-
honestly,
I mean,
the
you-
opening ceremonies for me are boring.
oh
So that-
really?
I like to just get grandma. That was grandma's favorite part.
I like to
Watch
see what their like team uniforms are. You know, like how are they coming out? I like the music. I don't know. I do like it.
for the
The,
tiny
hype, the
countries
whole hype of it.
where you got like the United States where there's 1,000 people, and then you have this one country that comes through, it's got like
They're
2.
like waving their own flag.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, it's fun. So so there was just a recent report out that Wisconsin ranked number 5 in the United States for outdoor enthusiasts. So I thought that was a there's a lot of great outdoor places, but with our hunting and fishing, all of our the 4 seasons, it makes Wisconsin a very great place to come and hang out outdoors.
Sure.
So
Outdoors playgrounds.
what's your favorite things to do outdoors in the summer?
I love to be by water.
Do you?
I really do. So boating, pontooning, swimming, beaching, any of that.
Kayaking?
I love kayaking. Yeah.
You like kayaking?
Yeah, all of the above.
Yeah.
Again, I love lots of stuff. I'm not passionate about any one of them.
Sure.
Maybe some golfing. I
Golfing.
do like grilling. I do like to be on a grill.
Grilling. Mm.
Grilling.
But yeah, I mean, I enjoy doing yard work, making my place look pretty.
Being outside.
My son Derek is obsessed. I think he goes golfing 4 or 5 times a week right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
He's like running out of golf shirts. He walks out and he's got one of his brother's golf shirts on. He's like, "Get your own golf shirt." He's like, true story. Well, Devin used to work at Shields, so he has like really nice, like really nice clothes. Yeah. Yeah. So did you know there's a parade today?
No,
There
but you're awful
is.
excited to tell
What's
us about it.
Happening on a Monday, June
Yeah.
3rd.
I know, right? Isn't that so random? There's a parade of planets.
Oh.
So it is really rare to have all the planets line up and for it to mostly be seen by the visible eye.
Oh.
So it's really rare to see 4 planets lighting up in a row. And today you can see 6 of them.
Whoa.
So we can see it in the sky tonight?
You can. I mean, they say you can see it with your naked eye if you know what you're looking for.
Oh.
But
I have this app that will light it up. Yeah.
can you share the app?
Yeah, it's called Stellarium, actually.
Stellarium?
Stellarium.
Oh, that's a good word.
Yeah, and all you do is open it and you point it at the sky and it draws up all the constellations and what you're looking at. It's really cool.
I am so
Mhm.
doing that.
Yeah, you should.
So yeah, there's a parade of planets today.
Oh, I hope everyone
Very
doesn't
cool.
go cray
Check
cray
that out.
like
Right.
with earthly balances and things like that.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
What is that? No,
That is
meet
funny.
me.
Landon's at work. That's what that means.
It's good.
That is funny. So, and that is all I have for news for today.
Love that.
Fantastic. Morning, Kathy. Normal crew hanging out with us this morning. Lisa and Pam, Jim, Jess. Nice to have you out with us here this morning.
So at first I was like, how do you know about a parade and I don't? But now it makes sense. I'm like, how missed that? Too fun. But you know what is going on today?
What's that?
You can go to Titletown starting at 11:30 for music and munchies.
Oh,
Today's artist is Jacob Fannin, who's actually a local guy. I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
no.
Very good. So
That's
there's
cool.
food trucks and stuff like that.
Oh,
And
really?
you can listen to music. Starts at 11:30 and I think it goes for 2 hours.
Great.
Titletown
Yeah.
had the big Baby Rexa concert this weekend.
The who?
The BB Rexa.
Mhm.
I don't know what
Yeah.
that is.
She,
Yeah.
my kids were there. So,
Oh.
yeah.
I've never even heard of her.
Titletown's doing a good job
Yeah.
at like promoting and
Oh,
having.
they're very good.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job.
I agree.
They're very good. Well, I
That's
mean, you
fun.
got to be, if you're going to have like what they have there,
Right.
you've got to be using that thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I think they're promoting things well, and they have a
Oh, they do a
diverse,
great job.
like a lot of
Tons of
diversity.
stuff there.
Yeah, for
There's
sure.
actually a Titletown link on the events page. So you can go and see
Ooh.
all their specific stuff.
And where can
going
you
on
find
today.
that?
newlivingnow.com events page. And actually, more specifically, click the Green Bay link, and that's where you'll find the Titletown link.
Awesome.
But you know what else is happening tonight?
Tell us.
7 o'clock, across the street, Hollywood Cinema.
What?
The 45th anniversary of the Muppet movie.
I've been watching. So
5 years.
I just saw like a bunch of Jim Henson stuff.
Mhm.
It was like a commercial and stuff with it. That's so
Really?
bizarre.
That's crazy.
Probably for that reason. They're
Yeah,
probably
it must be.
promoting.
Well,
I'm sure there's some shows actually. I feel like I did see even on YouTube the Al Gore rhythm pulled in like a
Hyping up the Muppets?
like a documentary.
I never liked the
about it.
Muppets.
Oh, I did.
A
No,
little bit. I wasn't big busters on it, but
I liked Animal.
See, you just did it.
Was that? What'd you do?
One of the noises.
Who was that? Fonzie? What's that?
Fozzie the bear.
Fozzie Bear.
Fozzie
And
Bear?
then there's Gonzo, and
Oh,
there's we
Gonzo.
can go through the
Bitchy birdie birdie, liver streaky birdie.
Okay, you liked them way more than you're leading on to.
I watched him. I mean, those were voices that they sound like.
I like
the
those
voices
things.
in my
I like the
head.
chef guy that doesn't even really speak anything. He's just making noises like that. And then there's
Mhm.
Beaker that's always like
I know
That's
some people
great.
that actually talk like that.
Really? Maybe I should go to this.
So that's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, that's how when some people. Yes, you're talking, and this is what I'm hearing. All right. Yes, there are. Yeah.
Charlie Brown's teacher.
Yeah. Oh, real fast. Do you want to hear about a couple things tomorrow yet? Too?
Yeah.
Just
Absolutely.
Well, tomorrow, Tuesday, there's some live music happening out at Waverly tomorrow as well. Austin Skalecki starting at 5 o'clock. It'll be in the outside area, kind of where the tiki and everything is. And this one sounds kind of fun. Singles night at the ballpark at the Timber Rattler Stadium tomorrow, starting at 5 p.m. And there's like speed dating rounds and all this singly activity. It's
Not at the ballpark.
thought maybe some
You should go
in the
Date night at the ballpark.
so like they're having like speed dating rounds and there's a whole like singles area for just like communicating and
Single
having
and
some
ready to mingle.
beverages. Yeah, so it's gonna be singles night.
I feel like such a
Timber
failure
Rattlers.
in that department that when I go there, I'm going to be like, "Hey, what's up, you losers? Just a bunch of losers. We're all here together. A
Aw.
bunch of dating losers."
I mean, you never know.
See.
There's someone out there for everybody, isn't there? So
I have to bring the triangle. We'll set up a booth and run them through the triangle. Which points do you hit? Are you the anomaly that does not fall into the triangle?
Are you the unicorn I've been looking for?
is this where I say if you're single, it's your fault?
You know what? There's some women out there that would agree with you on that one. Actually, yes, there are.
Truer words have ever been spoken on this show.
Me, okay? I'll take some of it, but come on.
Wow. So, Monday and Tuesdays covered. Newlivingnow.com events page to find anything and everything else you might want to get yourself into. Because, well, as we just alluded to, if you're bored, it's your fault.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, buddy.
Mhm.
Sipping on some coffee here this morning. Mile 22, Route 47 is their batch that they've got there. Delicious. Delicious.
It's so
coffee.
cute in there.
It is. And they do a good job with their marketing, too.
They do.
Have you seen
Their social is
following
really good.
along on their socials? They have
Mhm.
fun doing the videos and the TikToks and such.
I call it that too. The TikTok.
The TikTok?
The TikTok. I don't know why,
Right.
but I just do.
I came across a topic at Tech Talk Tuesdays. This is a place for our professionals to hang out and show off what they've got. And as we continue to grow, we'll be adding more of those kinds of shows to slip in throughout the weekend on Tuesdays at 2:00. We've got Tommy and
love
Tommy's
his
little
tips.
tech talk that he's got. I came across a cool. I'm like, dude, I got this one. It's about spam and like when the calls come in and what you should do and what you shouldn't do, and that sometimes if you know it's a spam and you pick up and you start talking to them, like you could be putting yourself in a bad spot. So I'm going to Tommy dive into this, give us the whole skinny. So that's some stuff right there that you can find. With that, now it's Monday
It is.
and we've got to get back on task here.
What?
These two got a little contest. Well, the question, the lube job, the Monday
yeah.
morning lube job,
That's right.
Carrie up by
I
2.
was gonna say she's still winning.
Carrie's up by 2.
Mm.
Get you
Ooh,
guys
I'm
thinking you
glad-
got your buzzers ready. I've got some questions. These two are going to have a chance to answer them. We've been going on right now. I feel like we need to put an expiration date on this. What do you say we give it like the end of the month?
Okay.
And then there needs to be a loser does something kind of thing. So we can work on that. We don't need it right now.
Winner gets to pick that has to do what the loser says.
Oh, good Lord.
I'll
you guys,
20% agree to that right now.
Thank God I'm the host on this one. I do not want to be a part of that.
Well, you're not going to want to do your Flashback Fridays either because you don't do too well.
I did better this week.
You did. You did.
Kicked
I got a couple.
patootie.
All right. Here we go. Are you two cats ready?
I guess.
Our patooties are ready.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 1. Feel free to play along if you're here with us right this second. Go ahead and comment and let us know. What does the M stand for in ATM? Yes.
Oh, that was like in stereo. They were
Yeah. Hey, you have to
identical.
we have to put them like off the side so I can see the light.
Oh,
Yeah.
who was the winner on
Because
that? Like the buzzer.
honestly, the sound pretty much was like right on. I feel like you both nailed it. All right. Rock, paper, scissors. Quick. Rock, paper, scissors. Do you know rock, paper, scissors? There we go. Okay. All right.
Machine.
There you go.
Or mouth.
Machine. Or what?
What?
Or mouth?
Mouth. Oh my gosh. All right. Next question. Next question. What is the most used search engine? Carrie
Google.
is correct.
I knew that.
Everybody knows that.
I was going to say Mozilla.
You could Google it.
Firefox. You could Google it.
How many original colonies in America is there?
The 13 original colonies.
There's a circle of stars about that.
Carrie's got that one. Notice these.
This is why I 20% agreed.
What is the only continent that does not have a rainforest? Yes, sir.
Antarctica.
Is correct. Ooh, there we go. Nice
The
job.
ice forest.
Tied up today. Carrie overall 2 in the lead. What is the most populated country in the world? Carrie
China.
is not correct.
Oh.
Ryan
India?
is correct. Hey, nice guess. Pulled that one out. No,
I only 20% agree too.
That's fair for now.
How many milligrams are in a gram?
Oh.
Yes, Carrie.
60.
Negative.
Would that be 100?
That is not correct. You're just going to skip it.
What's the answer?
1,000.
I'm bad at science.
What is the predominant language spoken in Ireland? Carrie
English.
is correct.
That's true.
Carrie up by 2.
Mm.
What is the color of the spots on a ladybug?
Black.
Is correct. Ooh. She's pulling away. How many U.S. justices are on the Supreme Court? Carrie?
12.
No.
9.
Is correct. Hey.
It is an odd number. I knew that.
All right. And our 10th and final question for the day. What event ended the space race?
What event ended the space race?
You just wipe your computer
I
off.
need some paper towel, but we got to answer this question.
So you can get
Apollo 13.
no. What
Or the-
event ended the space race? We were in a race.
The Challenger explosion?
No.
A race to have an exploded.
On the moon. Landing on the moon.
That wasn't the intent.
Landing on the moon.
Yes, it was landing on the
Yeah.
moon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Me for a minute.
Oh my God. As his computer's going to start smoking and arcing here, there's literally coffee on his buttons. Just sitting there. That's fantastic. Ah, goodness gracious. Well, that said, Carrie's still in the lead overall by 2.
Here we go.
So congratulations, Carrie. And nice work.
Those were fun questions.
Yeah, they were easier. Those were actually the questions from the kids channel.
Thank you. Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Well, you guys are as smart as a 5th grader.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any comfort movies?
Comfort.
Yeah, movies that you've seen a million times. Movies that
Yes.
you throw in on a rainy day when there's nothing left to do. You have a it's fall and you have a cup of hot cocoa and you pull the blanket up, you get the dog next to you, and it's your go-to. You've seen it 10,000 times. You know it word for word. Do you have that movie?
I do.
What is that movie? Or movies? I suppose you could have multiple.
All of the Harry Potters.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes. All of the Harry Potters.
Comfort movie.
Oh, I watch the whole series at least twice a year. And one time it's always one of them is always during Thanksgiving because I always host Thanksgiving at my house.
Mhm.
So I'm always like, okay, we're gonna start cooking. So it's time to turn on Harry Potter, and I will just like watch the hell out of Harry Potter.
nice.
You?
I would say The Goonies,
I love the Goonies.
Goonies is
all-time
good.
favorite.
Okay.
All
Just
time.
and we can have multiples. I mean, it's because I have like Pirates of the Caribbean and Back to the Future.
Oh, I love that trilogy.
Yeah.
All
I can
If I'm like in a mood, one of my favorite movies is Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Oh, I have not seen that.
Oh, it's so
I
good.
did see that, but only once.
Really?
Not one of my faves.
Oh, I like it.
Hmm.
That one, and I also love Gone Girl.
Haven't seen that.
Die Hard.
No,
Die Hard is one of them for me.
I haven't watched Die Hard in years.
Oh my gosh. See, that's
Christmas or no?
Well, absolutely. It's absolutely a Christmas movie.
Yeah, there's always the debate on if that's a Christmas movie or not.
Why is that a Christmas movie?
I haven't
'Cause
seen
it
it,
takes
so I
place
don't
at
know.
Christmas.
What?
I haven't seen it, so I don't know. But I know
Why-
it's a debate on whether
Why
it's a
would it be a
Christmas movie or
Christmas
not.
movie?
I don't know. He's the guy
This
that has seen it.
list is so long
I
of
know.
movies this guy hasn't seen.
We should really make a list of
It'd
it.
be at
You
least 2
got
pages
another
long
year
at
and a
this
half,
point.
or
It's going to be a lot of movies.
Where's Ryan? He's locked in the basement watching movies.
he's writing his list of movies. He hasn't
Do you know what
seen.
you're missing out on?
No,
No, he doesn't.
Do you want to find out?
no,
He should.
Why?
because I've made it this far.
But you like seriously.
With that lovely plea, I might, sit down and watch a movie with you. How about that? When I lose trivia, you make me watch one of these movies.
Hell yes. We're gonna watch it down
Well,
here.
that's not
babe.
much of a
We're-
punishment.
But it's not going to be Footloose.
I'm not watching Footloose.
Okay, good.
No.
We got a great movie spot watching down here. We could do all
Yeah,
sorts
this
of.
would be a great movie room.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Heck
We can
yeah.
do that. We'll wheel in one of the bigger TVs though.
If
we're
you're
just-
playing along with us, if you're watching now or the replay, let us know what your comfort movie is.
Do you have more than just Goonies?
Well,
It's
certainly
got-
I have a ton of movies that I really love, but like go-tos. Like, I mean, if Titanic's on, I'm going to watch
I
that.
love Titanic.
Uh,
I love
you know,
Titanic.
like Stepmom. Do you know that movie?
I do.
Oh,
It's heartbreaking.
God, I know.
My Sister's Keeper.
Mhm.
That's heartbreaking.
Mm. I haven't seen that.
Seen that one.
No, the
Mm-mm.
young girl, she is terminally ill. And
Oh.
so like the whole family, she's like maybe 16 or 17 years old.
Mm.
And they just like are all trying to like help her through her end of life. And it's I've got goosebumps.
Oh.
Easy.
Yeah. So yeah.
Ghostbusters. That's another one that I'll have on. It'll run back. In fact, that was on
Back to the
Saturday.
Future, right?
Ghostbusters.
Don't you love Back to the Future?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Back to the Future. Ghostbusters, for whatever reason, was on TV. So
Mhm.
that's the stuff that I always have on in the background. I don't necessarily watch it. That's actually when I get most of my work done.
Yeah.
When I have that in the background, but I'm not watching it.
It's
You know,
just
like when you're in
noise.
Mine's Step
Your
Brothers.
Fight
Step-
Club.
Fight Club. I love Fight Club. I love Step Brothers though.
Step
Step Brothers is one of those movies. If I'm going through, I'm like, I definitely want to watch it.
Because it's so funny.
It is like it is so funny.
hysterical.
Like it's it's really old now,
Mhm.
and it's still so
Really
relevant.
funny.
Like even like the merch and stuff. It's like I bought all my kids Stepbrother t-shirts for Christmas one year. They got like the Catalina wine mixer, and it's got like helicopters. And
Well, I think like the
Did you touch
gifs
my
or
drink?
GIFs, like
What
that
is
kind
it?
of stuff keeps that alive.
Mhm.
it does.
You know, you see so many of those memes
Mhm.
that even if you're
What makes a good classic movie? Is it just those memorable lines?
absolutely, I mean, at the end of the day, I think it's relatability.
Sure.
Relatability, I think, is the key to just the success in anything. What we're doing, or whether you're making movies, or people got to be able to relate a little bit. If you can
Sure.
relate, then you can sit through some of the cheesy, some of the not so great. and then really enjoy the payoff and the funny and find greater reward in it when it's like, oh my God, that guy's kind of like my brother and I. Or those little incidents that have it like banging on the drums. Like I can remember my brother and I, it wasn't that situation, but it was really relatable. I had a drum set.
You bet he did.
So it was one of those things that there's a lot of relatable stuff that goes along with that.
There's not been really good movies made lately.
You know why?
Why?
Because they're remaking everything.
But that's
which
I'm
annoys
okay,
me
I'm
so
okay
much.
with that.
No.
I would say the best movie that I've seen in the past couple of years is Dune.
Don't know that.
And that's a remake.
Is that? I don't never even heard of that. I'm just like, are we really out of ideas that we just have to do things over?
Think about it. How many movies have been made?
Right.
All of the ideas that are out there. I mean,
it's like they're running out of ideas. And that's why shows like a new season starts and you get 6-7 episodes a season anymore because
I don't think that's true. I think a lot of your like Netflix series and stuff.
Yeah, I suppose if it's network versus Netflix.
But I feel that's where everything's going.
Because they want the stories to be longer. To make it more interesting. Now it's hard to get a condensed hour and 45 minutes.
And that's why I think some of the movies are harder to watch because they speed up the storylines, and we've started to become programmed, at least myself, in these longer series because they can get more detailed in them. Where if you take a story and you chop it up between 10, 12 episodes versus trying to make it in 2 hours, you're going to get more detailed and it's going to be more memorable.
Have you seen The Young and the Restless? Or any of these shows that have been on for 60 years?
I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, no. That doesn't. Yeah,
it's different genre. I know what you're getting at.
Different thing. I think because when you have plots and those things, you can reuse them, but you have to dilute them. It can't just be in an hour and 45 minutes. You have to make this all work. Where if you take 10 shows and each one is an hour long, now you can take that same plot and dilute it with a bunch of characters and subplots and other little things. So that it's not they've already done this.
One of the best series that, and then another series that they did is, so I love Breaking Bad. And then I just watched the whole series. And then I went back and watched Better Call Saul again, which was a spinoff of Breaking Bad. And when they went back, and it's a prequel, they did such a good job at bringing in the Breaking Bad story into Better Call Saul. And that's brilliant writing, but nothing fancy. I mean, just nothing fancy at all, but just good writing, good character development.
What I loved about it is they did such a good job that even though the characters were all older and most of them looked older than what they did when they did Breaking Bad, they still did it was a great job.
It was really good.
I need to put the sign up, the like sign up. I have said like seveble times today.
Oh.
Stop saying like.
It's working for me.
Yeah, I need to borrow your sign now.
Do you want me to write that on your board for you?
Please write that. Right underneath my coffee cup is clean. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I swear I just saw one of those like people that do reels about how to speak eloquently or how to de-escalate somebody and it was about that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Saying like?
Yeah. How to stop saying like.
Oh, you probably got that because I've been searching on my socials on how to stop saying like.
Oh.
And you probably picked
it's vicariously coming
my
through.
algorithm.
Yep, it's coming through. It's coming through.
Oh, Laura, good morning.
Oh, American
Hannah,
Graffiti.
good morning. Brittany, good morning. What's that?
Pam Wilda says she likes American Graffiti.
American Graffiti.
I don't know.
Graffiti's good.
I don't know who's in that.
That's an older one, isn't it? No. Is it? No, there's that.
I feel like it's in the 80s, isn't it? From the 80s.
I feel like it. Yes. Who's in that,
know.
Pam?
I don't know if I've seen
If you're checking us out right now, let us know what's your movie that you go to when it's chill time and you don't want to have to focus, and because there's a good chance you're going to fall asleep. So it's like, why watch a new movie? I'm just going to fall asleep and miss half of it anyway. Let's throw in something that I can actually shut my eyes and just hear, and I can see it because it's
and I can play on my phone.
Yeah, right. It's just on for noise.
Yeah.
For noise.
So we appreciate you guys hanging out with us here this morning. What do you two cats? You got anything else? We want to discuss here this morning?
I do, but we don't have enough time.
Time went fast.
You do?
No.
We'll
I'm
make
just-
more time for you if you
Just kidding.
want.
I was.
Yeah,
You called me Alex.
yeah.
When you said
Oh,
when you said speaking eloquently, immediately my head goes into Alanis Morissette.
ooh.
Does she speak eloquently?
Yeah. Hey, we did that this weekend, didn't we?
What?
We
What?
kind of sang Alanis back and forth via
We did.
Snapchat with
We
each
did.
other. We did that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
We
on
did.
Saturday, I think.
Yeah. While I was at showings.
Yeah.
While my clients were in the other room.
Why is Ryan singing about getting your back scratched?
All right, that's it. We got to get out of here. I got to go to work. I gotta close this morning.
Nice.
Got another client getting to the finish line. You guys got some work to do, I would imagine, right?
Certainly
Absolutely.
do.
That ball's rolling. Thanks for joining us here this morning. We do appreciate it. A lot of fun here this morning. That replay, if you're catching it, let us know that you're here. Coming up on Friday, we've got some gift cards that we'll be giving away, and we would love to give them to you. But we need to know that you're here. Like and follow. Make sure you're following along with the New Living Now page. Again, Tech Talk Tuesdays with Tommy. Something's coming up a little bit. Coming up to 2:00 tomorrow, and one of my reminders here: caution on the road. A lot of construction and stuff. Stuff drives me crazy, so I'm going to be mentioning this until it's all done, especially when you on the regular see stupid people on the road. All right, don't be a stupid person.
Mhm.
Give yourself a little time. Stay off the phone, especially when you're in those construction zones. You cats have yourself a great day. Keep it real and keep it local. Talk